Hello, welcome to Not for Educational Purposes, where we take a random subject we know nothing about and attempt to understand more about it using the internet, while we careen off topic and see how far away from the original purpose of the show we can get. Please be advised, this podcast is so unhinged that we lost the door centuries ago. There will be nonsense, chaos, lots of giggles, and most importantly, swearing and possibly mild sexual content. You know, all the fun stuff, not for children. Listen at your own discretion.
There we go. Perfect. Are you excited to start this random ass podcast where
I am so excited.
Yes. I feel like it's going to be great because it's literally us just talking and trying to understand shit. Which, like...
Oh, by the way, I'm Kai.
Oh, yeah! Introductions! I'm Jay. Hi. Welcome. Oops.
We're good at this. Can you tell? Can you tell that we're super prepared?
Look, you're good at this.
Oh.
I'm not. I'm the chaos behind the structure. Which is
I think we're both chaos in just very different forms.
I mean,
All right.
yeah, that's true.
What is our first topic of the day?
Well, I'm currently searching through a lot of people sent in a lot of stuff.
All right.
We're gonna start with one that's actually like sciencey, probably. I don't know.
Ooh,
Oh no!
I like sciencey.
Fuck! There's one about koalas.
We love koalas.
Koalas can run about 20 miles per hour. That's written by Matthew J. Shirley. Is that true? Can koalas actually run that fast? Because, good lord, if a koala ever tried to attack me, I would just lay down and be like, I'm dead. That's it. I'm done.
Oh my god.
Can they?
Frequently asked questions. Australian Koala Foundation. Let's find out.
Dude, if they can, I'm done. What
Uh,
runs faster?
oh.
Because cheetahs can only run like... No, they can run like 60, can't they?
60K, yeah. They can run as fast as a
What does
car.
the K stand for?
Kilometers. You remember that thing you just read
Yeah.
about the 20 kilometers an hour?
It's 20 miles per hour.
Does it say 20 miles?
Yes. 20
It
miles
says 20
per hour.
miles. Okay.
Yeah.
We use kilometers up in Canada.
In Canada.
Canada.
But okay, so what is 60 kilometers an hour in miles?
In miles?
Yes.
Excellent question. Let's find out.
I forget. Y'all got to be all fancy with all this shit.
Like 37.
It's 37. That's not fast. I say as I can probably only run like 5 miles an hour, if that. That feels fast.
That's like regular road speed.
Yeah, but
Isn't
like,
regular road speed like 35 for you guys?
it depends on where you are in the world, because sometimes that's just a suggestion.
Well, yes.
Rule.
They're more like guidelines than actual rules. No, they're not.
Yes. Yeah, well, it's like a stop sign. Depending
But they're
on...
actually not.
Well-
They're actually like the speed of the road is actually based on where the road is and like how straight it is and how flat it is. Like there's science behind it.
Look, I don't care how straight something is. I'm gonna go as fast as I want.
Well, we all know that you don't care about how straight things are.
Well, yes, I do. I respect everyone's ability to be
To be straight.
Yes. I refuse to be straight, but
Me too.
yes. I don't know. That whole... Okay, why do they call it straight instead of like something else? Like, that feels... I don't know. Why do they call it straight? I'm just gonna talk myself in a circle.
Because they're boring.
Well, I mean,
You know how boring a straight line is?
yeah. Yes. Well, it depends on what's on the
Also,
line.
I am finding nothing on koala speed.
Really? Okay.
Oh. Oh no, they're 5. Oh, wait.
How big are koalas?
They're like huggable size.
What does huggable Okay.
They're like large teddy bear size,
Okay. Because I was about to say, huggable can mean
I
anything.
think.
Like, I know people who are like 6 feet tall that are very huggable.
It is true.
What?
Koalas can run on the ground at about 32 kilometers per hour, which is 20 miles per hour.
They.
If frightened, they can leap up a tree in 2-meter bounds,
What is.
which is
What
like
is that?
6 feet.
What? No. No! Okay, who thought this up in a test lab? Who up in whatever deity's realm was like, hey, you know what?
It's-
Let's make this little koala thing. Let's give it claws and make it incredibly fast. Also, let's give it syphilis.
My dear, they're from Australia.
Are they?
Yes.
Why did I think they lived in Africa?
Koalas?
Yes. I fully
Koalas
thought.
are from Australia.
But aren't they on the safari? Is the safari in Australia? Or is that Africa?
What?
The safari. Where is it?
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't think the safari is a thing.
Isn't it a place? Or is it a what'd you call it? A biome?
It's
A biodome?
it's no, it's a type of thing. Like
Hello?
a safari is not a place. It's a journey.
It is? I thought it was
Yeah,
a place.
you go on a safari. You don't go to the safari. You're thinking of the savannah, which is a type of place, which is like a grassy plains land in Africa, where the giraffes live.
Oh no. What? What? No. It's look, the safari is like all of it's a deserty place.
No, that's
Where,
the
like,
savannah.
Sometimes it rains, but oh, man.
You've been lied to.
Oh,
Have you seen The Lion King?
yes, they're in the safari.
No, they're in the savannah.
Oh man.
They're in a grassy plains, deserty-ish place in Africa, which is the savannah.
Savannah. Okay. That's it's okay. That's a place, right? That's not like a
Yes.
biome.
It is a biome. The savannah is a biome.
Oh.
So it's a it's
okay.
a mixed woodland grassland ecosystem characterized by the trees being sufficiently widely spaced so that the canopy does not close.
Okay. The canopy
the-
can close?
Yeah. If you have a canopy, like in trees, like you know the rainforest, there's a canopy and the trees touch each other so light doesn't reach the ground.
Yes, because they need to hold hands.
Yeah.
It's lonely.
That doesn't happen in the savannah. They're all introverts. They don't like touching.
Oh man. That's so sad. What about all the tree houses?
There aren't any.
Oh, there should be tree houses. It would make going on a safari easier.
No, because the trees are where some of the big cats live, and then you might get eaten.
Oh, well, the big cats can make a tree house then. They should be more do they live in the trees? I thought they lived
no,
in like
but
rock.
cheetahs, is it cheetahs that drag their kills up into trees, or is it leopards? I forget. I think
What?
it's leopards.
That sounds terrifying. What happens if you're like walking by and then a body just falls out of the sky?
Well, if you're walking by that close to a leopard,
You are the body.
you are the body.
Oh no. That would be terrifying. I wonder if you could survive.
Probably.
As long as they didn't like eat your entire face. I feel like this is a good time to try a new question. Don't you?
Yeah.
How about we do something? We could do something within history.
Oh, sure. Let's do it.
Are you good at history? Do you like some historical items?
I like history. I like interesting history. I don't like white people history.
I don't. Okay, so this might interest you.
not
This,
that I Not that I don't like white people history, I just think that there's way too much of it.
Oh yes, that is correct. So D.A. Cannons uh, said when Romans discovered the pyramids, they were as old to the Romans as the Romans are to us. What?
Yeah, that checks out. Yep, that feels about right.
The Romans discovered the pyramids?
No. So, I can actually probably tell you this without even looking it up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna pull my brain, pull knowledge out of my brain. So the Egyptians,
Uh-huh.
like the Egyptian civilization.
Yes.
My brain went dynasty, and I was like, that's not the right area. Um, that's not even the right continent.
Is it not?
The dynasties, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what are the dynasties?
I'm pretty sure the dynasties are from East Asia.
The diners. They just
The
discovered a
diners are
bunch
from-
of
yeah, exactly.
pyramid-shaped diners. They're like, oh, well, we've been traveling this long. You got some pancakes?
Yeah, exactly. So the Egyptian civilization
Yes.
ran for a very long time, like the early Egyptian civilization. And I don't remember when it started, and I don't remember when it ended. But I'm pretty sure that that does feel about right, because they built a lot of pyramids before the Romans were even the Romans.
Wow. What?
And then the Romans sailed across the Mediterranean Sea, found the Egyptians, and went, whoa, those are some big triangles. And the Egyptians were like, yeah, those are like 2,000 years old. And the Romans were like, whoa.
Wait. How
No,
long
they're
were
older than that.
Egyptians building pyramids?
Oldest pyramid.
Youngest pyramid. When did they stop? And
That's
why?
a good question.
Like, that seems like a very efficient way to stack a bunch of rocks.
Well, yeah, that is the most efficient way to stack a bunch of rocks, and you know that because a whole bunch of civilizations were stacking rocks in the same way.
It's how I
And
stack
they'd-
my
and they never met each other.
It's how I stack my D&D dice when I'm bored during combat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dynasties were a thing. All right, cool. I'm wrong.
Okay, what is a dynasty?
It's a period of time dictated by like a certain set of rules, I think.
So are we in a dynasty?
I have to look up the definition of dynasty.
That feels
Oh, no.
we're not.
Yes? No, you're not.
I'm
Because
not.
you're not part of a monarchy.
Oh, okay.
So a dynasty is a line of hereditary rulers of a country. So technically I'm not either, but we're part of the Commonwealth, which is run by England.
But aren't they not
Which-
run by the queen anymore?
What?
Yeah.
Well, no, they have a prime minister. Yeah,
What?
they're run by a prime minister, but you know, the queen still exists. She's not necessarily she's more like a figurehead. Anyway.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think they're part of a dynasty either, technically, because of their prime minister thing.
You know, in Australia, they don't have like a head person. They just have a bunch of little state heads, and then they all get together and like make up rules and shit. Well, I think they get together. I don't remember. All I remember is that they don't have like a monarch or like a head person. They just have a bunch of tiny heads, like a Cerberus.
No, they definitely have a prime minister.
They have a bunch of prime ministers in all of their states.
No, they probably have a bunch of premiers.
What? I don't know what that is.
They're like us, aren't they? I'm pretty sure
I'm questioning all of my knowledge now.
they're like us.
Look, this is what Sarah told me.
Okay, well, she lives there, so
But
I'm gonna
I might
believe her.
I might be remembering it wrong.
Okay, because here
Okay.
we have a prime minister
Yes.
who runs the federal government.
Yes.
And then we have in our provinces, we have premiers that run the provincial government. So like you guys have heads of state,
Uh-huh.
and you also have a president. So
Is it
the
the same
people
thing?
who run your state laws are different than the people who run your country laws. Same idea.
Just with different names.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna forget that the moment we end this.
That's fine. That's here. I don't know anything about Australia. I'm not going to pretend to know anything about Australia's government.
We're gonna
I
have to-
family there, and I haven't talked to them in like 3 years.
You have family in Australia?
Really distant family. Like really distant family.
Were they born
Like,
there?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Some of them were.
Do they have accents?
Yes. Definitely.
That's so cool.
Definitely. They definitely do.
Do you know they
Yeah.
pronounce emu different?
It doesn't surprise me.
They pronounce it like emu with like extra
Emu?
O's. Yes, like that. Emu.
Emu?
E-
Emu?
e- emu.
Yeah, that checks out. I listen to an Australian guy every week, so I'm sort of familiar with the accent. I'm not gonna attempt it because
I pronounced what I thought they said wrong. Oh no. Emu.
they have it's a weird sound. It's a weird sound for people to make who aren't used to it.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to describe, but the way they say O's specifically is more like R.
Yeah.
Like an R in there. Yeah.
Oh.
So they say nar. Nar.
Nar. No. Nar.
Nar. Yeah.
That's not right. I'm sorry, Sarah. Please don't get mad at me.
me. We love you, Sarah. I've never talked to you before, but we love you.
I really like it feels bad, but I do want to say my girlfriend is Australian, so please don't get mad at me. I'm just a dumb American.
We're doing our best. We're doing our best with the little amount of accent that we have.
Oh man.
Canadians and like Western Canada specifically is known as the part of the world with the least amount of accent.
Aw.
We're so bland.
Don't y'all have like French speaking places?
In Eastern Canada, yeah.
Yeah. Do they have like French
Quebec.
accents?
They have Quebecois accents. That's not French, and the French
Quebec?
would tell you that.
I thought
So they're
Quebec was.
they're Quebecois. So there's actually a difference between like French and Quebecois French. We learn Quebecois French.
Can you speak French?
Oh God, no.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not. No. No. The closest language I've come to speaking is actually Korean.
Oh, wow. Oh yeah.
I took
Cause you're like when you watch the shows, you want to be able
Yeah.
to understand them.
I'm bitter that I have to read subtitles.
I mean, I feel like most people are. This is like that's why some of us watch things dubbed like heathens.
Well, it's not that I'm bitter that I have to read the subtitles. I actually like subtitles. Like, I like having subtitles for English things too. But I'm bitter that I can't understand the language without them. So I'm learning the language out of spite and because I want to be able to understand the music when it comes out
Oh, right.
without having to wait for translations.
Oh, they make such good music too.
They do. I like their stuff.
I really like K-pop.
It's so fun.
It is.
It's so fun and everybody's so pretty.
They are so. Rage.
They're so pretty.
They are.
Ugh.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Can we get back to talking about animals? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Benji, I don't know how to pronounce your handle. I'm sorry. Rats laugh when tickled. It's just too high pitched for our ears. Is that true? I need to know this right now. I need to know this like yesterday. Do they? Because if they do, that's adorable, and I love rats even more. They're so smart.
It is true.
Yeah! That's amazing.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a video. There's a video. There is. I wonder. It's not going to pick up on your version of this recording, but it might pick up on mine. So hang on a moment. Let's be quiet. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh.
Is it as cute as it seems?
It's pretty cute.
Oh man. That's amazing.
I will send this to you so you can watch it later.
Yes. Oh my gosh, there's a picture of a rat literally being tickled. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Rats are one of the cutest animals.
I mean, I would consider them people. They're
Right.
more like people than most animals.
That's so adorable.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute.
Man, do other animals giggle?
That's a good question.
I mean, hyenas don't count because they laugh all the time anyways, but that's because they're mean.
Most primates do.
Well, yeah, but we can hear those. They like go,
Oh. No, but I mean, like they actually laugh when they're tickled.
They
like that. Like the sound that you just made is just the sounds they use to communicate.
oh. Is it? I thought they were just really happy all the time. They were like, ha ha, look at life, it's amazing.
Those are the sounds. No, they actually like laugh. They actually do laugh.
Oh.
So primates will laugh.
Oh man, now I gotta go. I'll look up a bunch of like different animals laughing, and someone's gonna be very confused by my search history.
Have you ever heard a hummingbird snore?
What? Hummingbirds snore? Okay, how many animals are they just really congested because their beaks are so tiny?
I don't know.
Do animals get like the smaller? Do they still get like normal sized boogers, or do they get like them sized boogers?
I don't know. It's not technically a snore for a hummingbird, but like.
Don't they have to like keep moving or they'll explode?
No, actually, they can go into what is called torpor, I believe.
What?
Yeah. Torpor. Noun. A state of physical or mental inactivity. So like that's what hibernation is. Is torpor. So they can go in. That's how they would rest. Yeah. So they lower their metabolic rate to super low.
Oh.
And then they wake themselves up again.
So how long do they sleep for?
How long do hummingbirds sleep? Good question.
Do they have to stay up for like a very long time and then they're like, well, now I gotta go into torpor like a fucking vampire. Someone stake me. Good night. Hashu, hashu.
How often do hummingbirds sleep? I would like to know how long they sleep for. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, I love them so much.
Aww.
They're my favorite bird.
Aww.
We have a baby right now in the yard.
Oh yeah. Have you seen it?
I've not. I've seen the mama sitting on the nest, but I have not seen the child yet.
Oh,
I don't really want to like peek in the nest because that's kind of rude.
yeah. And the mom might pick out your eyeballs.
She won't. She'll just yell at me and then I'll feel bad.
Oh, well, that's worse.
Yeah.
Emotional trauma is worse than physical trauma.
Exactly. And I don't want to scare her off because I don't want her to think that it's dangerous.
You want her to be back next year. So
yeah, they come back every year.
Yeah. So you can like eventually train all of the small children to like come and sing to you and then become your hummingbird army. 'Cause they
I
have
wish.
sharp beaks.
They do. That would be delightful.
Yeah. You'd be
Um,
Disney princess. But
well,
like one from Shrek. Because
yeah.
you'd be like,
I'll be Fiona. I'll fucking be Fiona.
fuck yeah.
Or like Shrek version of Snow White.
Yeah. Yeah. Here
I'm
for
so
that.
here for it.
That would be
I
amazing.
can sing. I can do it.
What?
It does not say how long they sleep for.
What? I feel like that's a thing the internet should know.
Well, this one site doesn't know how long they sleep for.
So you failed us, internet. Get better. Get good, scrub.
Rude.
Oh no.
Oh no?
Yeah, sorry, I read a fact. Fritzy2794 says white sand beaches are actually limestone that fish ate and couldn't digest. So are they just fish poop?
No. If you can't digest it, then it doesn't become poop. It's like corn.
But is it okay? Look, I feel like if you poop something out, it's poop. It doesn't matter what form it's in. It has like come out of a butthole.
That's not the the dictionary definition of poop.
What? What is the dictionary definition of poop?
It is waste matter discharged from the bowels after food has been digested. So it's waste. So like corn, limestone can't be digested, and therefore it is not waste.
But isn't it waste because your body doesn't need it anymore? It's like, we don't need this.
No.
Goodbye.
It's waste. Waste is something that has had the nutrients taken out of it.
Okay.
If you can't digest something, there's no nutrients to remove, and therefore it is not waste.
But how do we know the fish didn't remove nutrients from it?
Because they can't digest limestone.
Look, that's just what science says. It doesn't mean it's correct.
You're not wrong. That's the point of science. The point of science is to find the wrong answer until you find the right answer.
Yeah.
And the right answer isn't always right.
Yeah, exactly. So they could be fish poop beaches.
They could be, but the current knowledge that we have, the current evidence points to no.
Ah, okay. I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. It certainly is less exciting. Fish poop beaches. Are beaches just like mountains that have been worn down so much and just like shaken off all of their skin? Cause aren't they just like, isn't sand just like really fine or great gritty dirt?
Nah, sand is rock, typically.
Is it?
Like sand, yeah, sands are really, really tiny, itty bitty bitty rocks. Like if you pick up some sand and you look at it under a microscope, it's rock. So it's rock that has been every kind of rock, all rocks, everywhere. The reason they're so small is because water erodes them and shakes them around. And have you ever like polished rocks before?
No, that
In,
takes
like,
a lot of time and
okay.
effort.
That's true. But like same idea. So it's just been like moved with the water for millions and millions and millions of years.
Oh, so it's just
And
like
then they get really small.
a bunch of boulders have been agitated enough that they're just like, fine, I'll just be a tiny rock. Is it like by the ocean that's done that, or just like time? Or did like there's little gnomes that
The
come by
ocean.
and hit rocks?
It's definitely little gnomes.
Yeah.
It's absolutely gnomes. That is the correct answer.
There's like, these rocks are too big for us to climb on, so we're gonna whittle them down, and then we'll make tiny rocks that we can enjoy.
Yeah. Sand forms when rocks break down from weathering and eroding over thousands and even millions of years.
Oh, okay. Cool. So that's what sand is.
Yeah.
And gnomes.
Baby rocks.
Baby
Well,
rocks.
actually, no. They're really old rocks. That's what they are. They're grandpa rocks.
Yeah, it's like when your grandma starts to like get really shorter, and you're like, "Oh, you used to be taller,"
Yeah.
and they're like, "Well, you know, life makes you short." Burp-a-derp-a-derp.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's how old people talk.
They're just really old rocks.
That we continue to step on, which feels rude.
Yes.
That feels rude. Because aren't there like animals under the sand?
Yeah, but they're deep enough that you're not gonna bother them. And also, they're usually in like the watery part, and they're called gooey gucks. Is it gooey gucks?
What the
Is
fuck?
it, or is it
is
gooey
a
ducks?
gooey guck?
Hang on. Gooey duck? Wait. They're like, that might be a slang term for it.
A buoy fuck.
Yeah, that.
Oh, are they those things that go in the mud and they like bury out a hole with their mouth?
Oh, it's a gooey duck.
A gooey
A
duck.
gooey, a gooey duck. It's a really really large type of saltwater clam. It looks really gross.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, that is disgusting.
What is it?
Ew. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
What do they look like?
They look like a sentient penis and balls.
Oh, gross! Are they sentient?
They're alive. Yes, they are. These are real creatures that live where I live.
Oh, gross.
That
Someone's like, let's go to the penis beach.
they live under the sand. You never see them.
Oh, gross.
Like they have there's little holes that appear in the top of the sand.
Yeah.
Because they spurt water out, and if you step on them, sometimes water goes.
So what happens if you step on them in their little hole?
Well, they're deep enough that you're not going to step on them. But like, look at these things. They're so gross looking.
What is that?
That's a gooey duck.
No, I'd prefer to go back to looking at the picture of the rat being tickled. Ah! I now need to scrub my eyeballs. That is worse than any dildo I have ever seen. No, thank you. I'd rather look at a real penis, and I already don't like that. Gross.
There, I'll give you a gif of a cat instead.
Aww, it's a little Kit Kat. It's hard because, like, you can see just the tip, right above,
Just the tip.
right
just
above the
tip.
cat. Yeah.
Moving on.
So
Next question.
Man, what happens if a child runs across the beach and finds this thing? Like, Mom, look what I found.
No,
She would flip the fuck out.
them. They're like a foot to 2 feet underneath the surface of the sand.
Look,
like
I
you're
have
not going to
tried.
find them unless you dig for them.
I've tried to bury to
That's
the
what the
center
bears
of the
are
earth.
for.
What?
But that's what the bears are for.
The bears?
The bears, yeah, the bears eat these. They dig through the sand and they pull these up and chomp on them.
There are bears on beaches?
Yes.
What?
Have you never been to the Pacific Northwest?
Look, I have
We
never.
have bears here.
I've been to Alaska once, and that was
There's bears there.
for Jesus reasons. Yeah, I saw like one of them just tromping across the road right in front of our car, and it just sat there. It was like, "What you gonna do, bitches?" We was like, "Could you please move?" And it was like, "No, I could not." And we were like, "Well, we gotta sit here till you move." That thing was huge.
Yep. It was probably a grizzly.
I think I don't remember. I was like 16.
Was it large and brown?
Yes.
It was grizzly.
Okay.
You don't mess with those. You don't mess with them.
Yeah.
You don't mess with them so much that you have to play dead if you ever come across one.
Oh, no, thank you. Well, unless you're in a giant metal vehicle, and then you can just be like, "Move, motherfucker," and it will be like, I would like to not, and it will eventually go away.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't trust it.
To be honest, I am more afraid of the mooses than I am of the bear.
Well, the mooses don't want to eat you.
I mean, bears don't necessarily want to eat you unless they're hungry. But
That's also true, but like
why you feed them.
mooses are herbivores, so they really don't want to eat you.
Yeah, but they have giant ass horns that could like
I want to ride one.
Can you ride mooses?
I wouldn't recommend it, but I want to.
Oh man, I feel like if you've ever played Dragon Age Origins, they have a mount that looks like a giant ass moose.
Hala?
The Hala. Fuck yes, I love
Yeah.
the fucking Hala.
Is it the Hala?
Yeah.
Is it? No, wait. Those are the deer things. It's not the Hala. It's the other one.
There's a
It's
mount.
the. Yeah. I know the one you're talking about.
I don't think they call it a Hala.
It's a heart.
Yes. Heart.
It's a heart. Yeah. No, the Hala are the little deer things. I always get them confused.
Hala are so cute.
Did you know that one of the predators of the moose is actually the orca,
What is an orca?
killer whale?
What the fuck? Why? Aren't those in the ocean?
Yep, they are.
Okay, so one of two things are possible. Whales are coming out of the ocean and just womp
No.
mooses and dragging them back under the ocean, or, and more likely, the mooses are going into the ocean to fight the
Yes.
whales because they're like, we want this
Yeah.
turf, motherfucker. And the whale's like, no.
So, mooses can dive up to 20 feet.
Why? They have hooves.
Yeah, but they can still dive to up to 20 feet.
Are
And
they-
that is why the orca is one of their predators.
Are they aware that, like, that is not how our great Lord and Savior designed them? to
Try telling that to the moose.
to not go underwater. You can't be allowed to go in the ocean if you have giant ass horns that are going to stop your movement and hooves.
Tell that to the moose.
How do they, okay, are they like some sort of like Power Rangers morphin speed or whatever into like fins?
I don't know.
How do they swim? How do you get anywhere with hooves? You have nothing to gain traction in. That's why the whales can get them, because they can't swim away. They're like, I made a mistake.
Mooses swim between islands sometimes.
Like underwater?
Sometimes.
What?
But like they swim between islands. There is also one recorded instance of a moose being preyed upon by a Greenland shark.
What is a Greenland shark?
I would assume that it's a shark that lives close to Greenland.
Oh, I thought it was a shark that was green.
No.
Are there
Kind of like how Greenland isn't green.
Oh,
Greenland is mostly iced.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fact. I
And
forgot.
Iceland is mostly green.
Oh yeah, because some motherfucker was like, haha, this be a fun prank.
Yep. Have you watched History of the Entire World, I guess?
No.
I feel like it would be right up your alley.
Maybe. Would I be very surprised?
You'd be very confused very quickly, but it's fast enough knowledge that I think you'd be entertained the whole time.
That's fun. I like fast knowledge. I don't like knowledge.
Snow knowledge? Snow knowledge? I don't like snow knowledge either.
I think I just had a stroke.
You getting your Merdswicks there?
Nah, I just got my tongue tid. Oh no.
You're twist tongued?
What are camel spiders?
Camel spiders.
Yeah, someone. I'm not gonna try to
Do
pronounce
they have
their handle.
big butts?
I don't know. They cannot lie. I don't like the face you're making.
It's not that the big butts can't lie. It's that the people who like big butts can't lie.
Well, yeah, apparently they have to mate with somebody. They're not mating with spiders with
Apparently.
little butts.
I guess.
They're like, I need that big ass.
The camel spider. Whatever the fuck it is, it's disgusting.
Is it?
I mean, it looks real gross. Probably.
Is it in Australia?
That's a very good question.
Or in the savannah?
Why aren't you telling me where you Oh.
They don't want you to know.
They're not spiders.
What are they?
They are Solifigae. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Are they part of the LGBTQ?
Apparently. Yeah, Solifigae is an order of animals in the class Arachnida. So they're like spiders-ish.
They're adjacent.
They are arachnids, but they're not spiders.
Kind of like all bugs and insects.
Insects aren't arachnids.
Yeah, but like bugs are insects and insects are bugs.
Yes.
Well, sort of.
Yeah.
One of
And
those.
spiders are arachnids, but
Yeah.
not all arachnids are spiders.
Yes.
You got it.
Rectangles and squares.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are ugly little fuckers.
What do
That's what they are.
What do they do?
They're arachnids, so they live in dry climates and feed on ground-dwelling arthropods and other small animals.
Arthropods?
Arthropods. Yeah, like things with shells.
Oh, I thought you meant things.
Exoskeletons. So like butterflies and centipedes and
So they're
scorpions,
spiders.
crabs. Ish.
How are they different from spiders?
They have 10 legs.
What the fuck?
Instead
Who
of 8.
looked at a spider and was like, we'll add a couple more.
Let's just add more legs, it'll be fine.
Who doesn't know? More the merrier. The more the merrier.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We're
I
gonna
actually
take
don't know what the difference between these
all
guys
the legs
and
these
spiders are.
penis-shaped motherfuckers are supposed to have, and we'll put them on this. The fuck? What?
A number of urban legends exaggerate the size and speed of these fuckers and their potential danger to humans, which is negligible. So these guys do not endanger humans at all.
Oh, they're just like, I'm just here to eat some butterflies. Burp, 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 burp.
Yeah.
There's a planet that rains glass sideways. This is by
What planet is that?
Carib 1983. I don't know, but I need to know this immediately because I fucking love space.
Oh, it is HD 189733b.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we all know where that planet is in our solar space. Right next to our 483.
So it doesn't rain glass. It rains molten glass.
I feel like
Which-
that's worse.
Yeah, because it's hot and will burn you.
Like
so
this
it's not
ash.
gonna cut you, but it will burn you.
Oh, I mean, it'll
it-
burn you and then cut you.
Yeah, it's just slightly bigger than Jupiter.
Where?
Where are you in the placey place? That, oh God, I don't know any of these. This is too spacey. It's too spacey.
Is it-
I don't know where it is.
Is it a real planet or is it like a gas
real
giant like
planet.
Jupiter?
Well, is not like, do you mean does it have a floor?
Yes. Does it have a floor?
Is there a floor?
Yes. Let the bodies hit
planet
the floor.
Everybody do the flop. Some people are gonna know where that's from, and some people are not.
I am one of the ones that do not.
Now I gotta show you Ass Stuff movie.
What?
So many things I need to bring into your life.
I was a sheltered child. I don't know much about the world.
Yeah, all the better
Yeah.
for me to show you things and turn you into even more of a heathen.
I'm here for this. That's my favorite thing to be, is a heathen. Oh, I learned that heathen literally just means like someone who does not believe what you do.
Yeah.
It was wild. I learned that playing fucking Assassin's Creed Valhalla because they were calling all of the other people heathens, and I was like, "What? What in the world?"
Yeah.
And then Vic explained it to me.
Heathen. Noun. It is derogatory. We don't care. A person who does not belong to a widely held religion,
I'm a heathen.
as regarded by those who do.
Yes.
We're both heathens.
Yeah. So that's why they called witches heathens?
Yes.
But weren't they part of like a widely religion?
They weren't Christian, Jew, or Muslim.
Are those the only ones you
So-
could be to not be heathen?
Well, no, but you know the Christians.
Yeah.
They're, Christians. The reason Christmas is because someone saw the pagan holiday of the solstice and went, I don't like that. You guys shouldn't have a holiday. Therefore, Christmas.
What? That doesn't
We
make
celebrate
sense.
Christ instead.
I mean, sure, that's what we celebrate on Christmas.
Yeah, but that's why Christmas has Christmas trees, is because it's from the pagan part.
That's what confuses me is they were like, hey, we don't like your religion, but we're gonna take a bunch of these
We're gonna
parts
take
from
everything.
it. Yeah, like the fucking
Yep,
Easter bunny.
That's how they do. That's how the white people do.
That is how the white people
Welcome
do.
to colonialism.
Like, we're gonna take all this shit that you claim is yours and make it ours, and give you
And
no
give
credit.
you no credit.
Ugh. I
Uh,
hate history so much.
I don't know where this planet is in relation to
Wait, what?
here.
Things have a tendency to turn into crabs over an evolutionary period. Are we
What?
gonna turn into crabs?
Things have a tendency to turn into crabs.
Yes, over an evolutionary period. That is by something cosplay.
Turn into crabs?
Yeah.
Oh, it's specific to crustaceans.
Oh.
Interesting.
Do educate.
Carcinization
Mm-hmm.
is an example of convergent evolution in which a crustacean evolves into a crab-like form from a non-crab-like form.
Do all of them do this?
I don't know. The question right below it is, will humans become crabs?
I'm not alone.
Oh my gosh.
We gonna be crabs?
It's exclusive to crustaceans.
Oh, okay.
So like, what is the definition of a crustacean?
That's really smart. Aren't they just like water shrimp?
Yes. So they're a large group of arthropods comprising approximately, yeah. So they're like they're exoskeleton water things.
You use a lot of big words.
Shrimp.
The shrimp. Okay.
They're shrimp.
What is an arthropod?
Arthropod is a shrimp.
Arthropod. Oh, okay.
Arthropod.
Why do they have so many names?
Because science.
Who was like, you know what? Instead of coming up with names for all these different things, let's just come up with 10 names for this one thing.
Well, no, like there's a group, like we're called humans.
Yes.
We all have different names.
Yeah, but like it's for the individual person.
Yeah. So like shrimp are arthropods, but not all arthropods are shrimp. In the same way that spiders are arachnids, but not all arachnids are spiders.
I don't agree with this level of labeling. My brain can only take in so much information.
All right. Well, let's do one more, and then we can call it there and save the rest for next time.
Okay.
Or don't. Just ask the question again the next time we want to do it.
Yes.
If we didn't get to your question this time or your fun fact, send it again the next time we do this.
Yes.
We're either going to do this like once every 2 weeks or once every month. We haven't quite decided yet, but we'll figure it out eventually.
TGA with a bunch of numbers. They said it's illegal to shoot someone who is parachuting with a tank, which implies this has probably happened. Where is this law?
It is illegal to shoot somebody who is parachuting with a tank.
So is the person parachuting with a tank, or did someone shoot someone parachuting while they were in the tank? Like, did someone shoot the tank while someone's parachuting?
What version of tank are we talking about? Like, are we talking about the vehicle? Are we talking about a tank of air? Like, what?
You just blew my mind because I was only thinking of one type of tank. There are more than one. Oh no.
Tank.
Okay. I think they're talking about like a military tank.
Okay, but like, how do you parachute a tank?
Okay, but I don't know. Are they parachuting in the tank, or is someone shooting the tank while someone's parachuting? There are commas in here. I don't know if that helps or not.
Okay. It's illegal to shoot someone who is parachuting.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I don't know where the tank comes in.
It comes in for flair.
Oh, okay.
That's where it comes from.
Attacks on parachutists as defined by the law of war.
It's part of the law of war?
Is as defined by the law of war is when pilots, air crews, and passengers are attacked while descending by parachute from a disabled aircraft during wartime. This practice is considered by most militaries around the world to be inhumane, as the attacked personnel would eventually become prisoners of war if parachuted over enemy territory.
I mean, I feel like war itself is inhumane.
Well, yeah. You'd think.
You know where we stand.
Many people don't.
Yeah, let's get along and be friends.
Yay! I don't know where the tank part comes in. Yeah, I have no idea.
Aww. Oh, well, I figured out how we can sign off our show.
Hey.
How about we let everyone know a really stupid law that exists that shouldn't?
Or how about just a stupid fun fact? They gave us a bunch of stupid fun facts.
Yeah, I'm here for either one of those.
There is a technical name for the fear of long words.
I have it. What is it? Is it long?
Yeah.
Oh no. What is it?
Oh god, this is... I'm gonna butcher it. It's gonna be bad. This doesn't look real.
I mean, so are most of these facts.
Hippopotomonstrosiquipedaliophobia.
Yep. Hippopotamus phobia.
Yeah. Also, hunting unicorns is legal in Michigan.
And that's our show, everybody.
That's a wrap, everybody.
Thank you for signing in to Not for Educational Purposes. Just so you know, this show is entirely for uneducational reasons. And we will see you next time.